most people statistically, when they leave a job, it's not for money. By far and away, it's because of their direct boss and the ultimate leader. There's a misalignment in values, which plays right into the core values and rating them against that, or they feel unheard and unappreciated. And so if you're meeting with people every month and you're letting them know exactly where they stand and what they need to focus on, and you're giving them the opportunity to tell you what they don't like and what they want to improve, and they're getting paid a fair wage, all the rest of the stuff, bonuses and gifts and this and that, typically I find cultures that have to implement those things are covering up for not doing the basics well, as far as giving people an outlet to voice their concerns and, you know, an understanding of what they're supposed to focus on and how they're doing. So much is lost in simply clarity. I just got off a call in the last hour with a company that's come exactly to this head, where the owner has refused to corporatize the business, set the org chart, have the company-wide, this is what we're doing and here's why, and then make sure that all the managers downstream are going through the process of basically the rate and review. And so it's caused quite the issue now, because he's refused to provide that level of clarity. It was a giant, you know, for lack of a better word, bitch session about, you know, from all the other employees that I was helping to facilitate in as calm a way as possible, and bringing that up to the leader and saying, hey, I know you don't want to do this because you feel like it's corporate, but your lieutenants don't care how you feel. So all that is to say, when I hear people talking about retention, I hear them saying like, gee, how do we incentivize them to do X and Y and Z? My answer is always the same: the rate and review process. That process, if you roll it out correctly, is going to bring back to you, your people will actually tell you where they think the gaps are and what they need and where you're not doing a good job or the company's not doing well. And then bring that back to me and we can make decisions about comp or anything else. But without that feedback and that process, what are we talking about? We're just guessing. Those four structures solve 80% of business issues. It's so simple to me now because I have these tools and I execute them. But, you know, as a 20-something startup entrepreneur, I did the same sort of firefighting as anyone else. And now when I look back on that, all I needed was the structures, and then I could completely abandon everything except for coaching. And what I mean by that is, if you rely on the rigidity of the things I just laid out for you, the org chart, the strategic plan, the rate and reviews, if you set those structures up in a way that they cannot be violated, they're on the books, they're on the wall, this is how we do things, period, and we do not flex on them. It allows you as the leader to flex on everything else, to take the time to be a coach and a guide and listen to people's feelings and do all that, because the structure will actually take care of everything else. And if you do those two things, the logic and the feelings, you will have a business that does better than 99% of your competitors.